What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Mysterium Bros.
Where Nick and me, Mike, are here to tell you different stories that we have that happened to us growing up related to the paranormal. And in this story, it's going to involve mostly Nick because he was the one that was affected. And go ahead, Nick, just tell it from the beginning.
Yeah, like I said before, we grew up in an area of California that, I don't know what it was about that area, but there was so many things happening all the time when I was a kid.
It was that house mostly.
Yeah, because when we moved in there, I was probably like 2 or 3, but when I could start remembering things, it was probably like 4. This thing happened though when I was like 5 years old. And so what happened was we knew a bunch of neighbor kids, and a lot of the times back in the day, which is not how it is nowadays, but we used to have sleepovers. And so you remember we were like talking about it because we had a big front room.
Well, actually, it was a summer night, and we had a swamp cooler just in the hallway that would cool the whole house. We didn't have AC fans in each different individual room. So when it would get really hot during the summer, like in 110s or so, like we would have to sleep in the living room, put like a bunch of fans directed at.
That's where the coolness was.
Yeah, like just directed on us, so we could keep cool during the middle of the night.
And so just picture this big living room. You're probably looking at like 600-700 square feet, and then you got these, skylights up in the top. I mean, it was an old house, but it was a big house. And so from the living room, you could see.
But the layout was so weird.
Yeah.
Like you could literally run laps in the house. There were so many hallways and doorways. You could literally do a
But you could see like the whole house from the living room.
Yeah.
Which was weird. Because like, picture you got the living room right here. Off to this side, you got the kitchen, the front room, a long hallway that goes down to bedrooms, which you could see from the middle bedroom because the 2 doors.
Well, that hallway had like 4 bedrooms that,
is all connected.
And then there was the other section that had another hallway that went to the garage, laundry room, another bedroom.
Like an open plan before it was popular. So anyways, we got with the neighbor kids, we had a good time, we watched the movies and everything. And my mom had the idea, hey, let's just all get our mattresses, let's put them out in the front room. It's a hot night, so let's just go.
Like have a movie night and then fall asleep late.
Yeah, so we were just up a little bit late. It was probably 1 o'clock in the morning. We're still up because we were talking.
And I fell asleep first.
Yeah, so he was asleep.
I didn't catch all this till the end of it.
I was awake. My mom was awake. She was talking to the kids about like different stories that she had when she was a kid. Not ghost stories, just random stories. So it was my mom, me, my sister, and then like probably 2 other kids that were awake. So there's multiple witnesses. And so we got to a point where we were starting to quiet down and we were almost asleep. And I remember...
You guys were probably talking about different ghost stories.
Well, not yet. We weren't even talking about ghost stories. Yeah, we were just like normal.
Oh, okay.
So anyways, we seen from the living room, we're laying there, and we see a light, and it's something that's not like a car light. It's not anything that I could explain. It was almost like the form of a person.
Like the aura.
The aura of a person.
Like really lit.
But it was an aura that was bright. It was like freaking really bright. Like shining against, not even against, like you could see it like kind of.
Like a figure, but like, yeah.
Just moving on its own.
Yeah.
So you seen it move from the entry all the way through the kitchen into the hallway, and then you see it go through that one door into the other bedroom.
The little playroom. Yeah.
From the front door all the way through. And all of us, the whole time this was happening, it probably took like maybe 20 seconds from the entry to get down through the hallway. And we were all tracking it, looking at that thing. Like no one said a word while it was happening. And then as soon as it disappeared, it was actually in my sister's room. We all started freaking out. We're like, what the heck was that? Like,
well,
did you see that?
You guys woke me up with all the commotion.
So he wakes up and I'm like, dude, did you see that? And he's like groggy. He didn't know what the heck was going on. And I'm like,
but one of my buddies, he stayed he was in the sleepover.
Yeah.
And
Jesse.
he didn't believe in any paranormal until that.
Yeah,
night.
so one of the kids was there.
Even that night, he was trying to make something up, like, oh, maybe it was a car light or something.
No, there's no way.
But then in another video that we'll tell you another story that he later told us about when he went on Gravity Hill.
Gravity Hill, California.
Yeah.
That's over there in, where is it?
It's in Martinez.
Martinez, California.
Yeah. And then he was a true believer in the paranormal.
Yeah, so there's like literally probably hundreds of stories we could tell growing up, because we knew a lot of people and lived in the area where it was hot with paranormal activity.
Yeah.
For sure, 100%. But this was one thing that I couldn't explain. Like I said, we got like maybe 5, 6 witnesses on it, and none of them could explain what happened there. And what I could see, it looked like a woman, and it looked like a woman in a gown that was just like floating down the freaking hallway.
Did it feel threatening or what?
No, you know what? It felt peaceful, and I think that's probably what I think would be like a ghost.
Yeah.
It was a ghost of a woman.
Did you hear that, Chris?
I don't even know what that was.
Yeah. Anyways, make sure to
no
like, comment, subscribe down below.
Yeah.
Become a,
Hey, more coming to you. We got plenty of stories, so we're gonna break it down. But everyone say goodbye to Kiko, our star.
Kiko, where's your Kiko? He likes to eat.
He takes
So
care of
do
us.
we.
He's our little protector.
So do we. All right, take care.
All right, later, guys.